So I go out to work on my business, which I've been doing every single day. But before I got there, I could already feel myself feel like tender and soft and sensitive. I'm like, damn, oh my, this is not a good sign because usually whenever I go into business feeling this way, man, I just feel it's very hard to engage in sales and marketing and talking to all these new people because the rejection just hurts more. Like I feel particularly like sensitive and soft today. So I'm like, okay, that's a bad sign already. And I think I felt this way because I took quite a bit of time off. Like I was off my regular schedule. Like I went to work yesterday on my own business at a later time than I usually go out there. So I think like all that time that passed by was the reason why I feel so tender and sensitive and like, oh no, the rejection. Even though I had worked on it yesterday. So I get there. I start trying to close people, making my sales, making my pitch, things like this. And things are going okay. I mean, I'm getting a lot of no's, but the pain is a bit higher than usual. It just is what it is. It was a bit higher than usual. And then I talked to this one broad, gorgeous broad. She's in a very nice car. I walk up to her. I say, "How are you?" No response. She didn't even look at me, by the way. I'm like, okay, this type of personality, I already want to punch her in the face. So I say, "How are you?" I continue to go into the pitch, which is less than like 8 seconds. Like my pitch is extremely short because I understand the value of volume and getting to the next person. And I know that business is just a volume game. I got to talk to a lot of people. There's 2.5 million people in my city. If I talk to all of them, I'm going to end up wealthy. So anyway, I continue on with the pitch because this is just how a lot of people are. Like I act, and this is why I say most people are just low quality and trash. So whenever I walk up to most people, I ask them, "How are you?" No response from like 70 to 80% of them. Because people are just they have no manners. They're impolite. They're unrefined. Things like this. So this broad is acting the same way. And actually, okay. So I'm not even gonna go into it. So this broad is acting the same way. "How are you?" Go straight into the pitch. I don't even care that she didn't respond or looked at me. Typically, when people don't respond or look at me, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a waste of time. And she hopped out of a very nice car. It was a BMW. It was one of those ugly ones, in my opinion, with those big, like I don't even know what shape that, like an octagon, like the big octagon looking shapes at the front of it. So she hops out of one of those. It looked like a military car. Like if somebody shoot it, the bullets are gonna bounce off or scarcely damage it. So anyway, um, I proceed with the pitch. She doesn't say anything. Oh my god, damn! Like that was actually very painful. So she doesn't say anything, and g- generally when I give people the "How are you," and then the pitch, they'll say like, "Oh no, thank you," or "Oh, I'm not interested," or "Oh, I have no money." Usually, people are lying, saying that they don't have any money. That's usually the response because the average person is just they don't have any integrity. They're just lying. You see what I'm saying? I get what they're getting at though. Like they're basically just saying I'm not interested. So anyway, she doesn't say anything. She doesn't acknowledge me at all. She doesn't say anything. She actually, when I first walked up to her, she did glance at me for a second, and it's probably because of my attire. Like I dress very well, so she was like, "Damn, what is he wearing? That's cold." Or she glances at me for a split second, then looks away like she just could not be bought. Like she just like my life is literally valueless, and this is how most women treat most men. It's actually quite crazy because we really keep this world running and efficient. So anyway, she doesn't say anything. I'm like, God, like that sucked. So I walk off. I don't even. And usually when people say, "Oh, not interested," I say thank you, and I give them a smile, and I'm smiling the entire way through. Um, so at the beginning of the pitch, when I say, "How are you?" I usually have a smile on my face, something like this. But when this broad like glanced at me the way she did, like she was just repulsed, not even repulsed, but like my life just lit. Like I don't know, man. You could tell like she just didn't have any respect or regard for me or pretty really like anything. Like she just has one of them careless, apathetic type of feels to her. So once she did that, like I instantly cut the smile off. It was kind of hard for me to control myself because I was pissed off, and I was already on some sensitive stuff when I first went out there initially. So how are you with the smile on my face? Yeah, once I realized like what type of bitch I'm dealing with, the smile goes on. The smile leaves. I just get straight to the pitch. I'm just trying to take your money, bitch. That's all I want, you bitch. Nothing. So I walk off pretty like prideful and proud because usually I say thank you and I give people a smile. You see what I'm saying? I'm manipulating them. I'm trying to get to the money. So anyway, I just walk off. I just turn around and walk off very quickly. I get away from this bitch very quickly. And I particularly felt proud about that because I know most guys in the society are treating this bitch way too well. They're treating her way too well. And excuse my friends, but I just don't like this personality. I don't like this person. She's not a good, she's a Luciferian. She's a Satanist. So anyway, I yeah. So I know she's being treated way too well in society because how she looks. She got fake lips, fake butt, fake tits, nice car, which she probably didn't earn because women don't earn at least well. So anyway, I walked off from her without saying thank you, without having any smile on my face, without being polite at all. I just walked off, and it was extremely fast. That felt really good. You're unworthy of talking to me. What? You act like I'm trying to come over here and have sex with you, bro. I want your money. So anyway, oh my gosh, and that happened within like the first 3-4 minutes of me being there. I'm like, dang, like, is this how this day about to go, bro? I'm about to be dealing with people like this today. Bam, I walk off. So I walk off, and some white guy comes up. I'm like, okay, bam, I'm gonna talk to him. He comes. He has a nice BMW as well. I walk up to him. So yeah, I walk up to him, and the usual thing. I walk up to him. How are you? Turns around. This guy looks at me with the most malicious, just evil, like, I want to spit on you. Like, I want to slice your throat. I wish you didn't exist type of look. Generally, men are not giving me this look, but sometimes some of them do. And it's just kind of the way they look. So I may be interpreting his facial expressions the wrong way, but in this case, I don't think I was. And I'll tell people why. It's very crazy. This guy is extremely dangerous. Anyway, so I get no response, and he looks at me like, oh, evil and stuff. I'm like, bro, what the heck? And I still got the smile on my face, so boom, I go straight into the pitch. And I still got a smile on my face. I'm smiling the entire way through. So I'm like, boom, 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 giving the pinch. And he's just staring at me. So after I give him the 8-second pitch, the 7-second pitch, he's staring at me for like a cool 5 seconds before he says, move along, please. I'm like, nigga, what? Why are you being so evil? Like, why are you such a unsophisticated, lower class, devilish piece of work? Like, why are you being so evil? I'm like, okay, this dude here, he's one of those. We got another one. This guy should have been born in the 1600s. He would have been putting chains around people's necks. He's that type of guy. I walk off. Walk off. Go back to my post. I get to looking at him crazy, like, yo, like, I want to take your life. Like, I'm looking at him like, dude, I wanna eat you. Like, I wanna eat you. Like, I literally wanna eat you. Like, I wanna immobilize you and then eat you while you're alive. Like, I wanna do something so unspeakable and evil and malicious to you. Like, that's how much I hate you. Oh, Ben, I'm looking at him like that. This guy truly views me as inferior. This guy truly views me as a person who is unworthy of respect and unworthy of a conversation and unworthy of eye contact. This nigga here is scarcely looking at me at all. So he's mostly looking away, and then he looks at me. He had to have seen me looking, staring at him, because I'm staring at him for like 45 seconds at a time, just looking at him, evil. Like I want, like like at this particular moment, I wanted to fight, and that's what I wanted to communicate with him. Like, hey, I want to fight you. Like, I want to brute. This is not a normal fight. Like, once I beat you up, I'm not gonna stop. I might kill you. Like, I want to brutalize you. I want to harm you to an extraordinary level. So he looks at me finally after like a minute and 10 seconds. Looks away. Like, my goal here is to make him feel uncomfortable. Let him know, like, hey, I'm not any of those other blacks. Like, I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not one of the weirdos. Dude, I'm one of the fighters. So he looks away, and I'm trying to make him feel uncomfortable and scared and stuff like that. And then he looks at me again, and then he looks away again. And I can't tell what he's feeling. This guy he's a weirdo, and he has like a pretty like blank, empty expression on his face for the most part. So then another white guy comes up right by him. I try to go sell him. Move away, please. Please do not approach me. I'm like, what is going on today, bro? I'm like, God dang, like, this is crazy. So I get back to the post. Now and he's right by the initial psychopath. So I'm just looking at both of these guys. And this guy in particular, the one who had just pulled up, loser. I mean, he was a loser. He was tall, and the guy had a symmetrical face. Loser though, coward, loser, all that. And he had the dude was a loser. I could tell he was a loser, and I could tell he was an underperformer. He didn't have a nice car like the other guy, and I don't even think the other guy is really competent or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, anyway, I get back to the post, and I'm staring at this guy, and this guy is really cowardly, and this guy is really giving me some attention. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm staring at both of them now. But now I'm more so focused on this other guy. Nah, I was staring at the other guy for like 20 seconds at a time. The other guy, I was staring at him for like 45 seconds at a time. The initial one, because I just really vehemently disliked the first guy. Because you're just that strange. So now I'm looking at the other guy. This guy keeps looking at me. He's truly a coward. I mean, he's looking at me, then looking away real fast. Then looking at me, then looking away real fast. And he's scared because he can tell, like, the way I'm looking at him, like, I want to punch you out. And this may have been a bit irrational at this point, because I don't know. He didn't quite seem like the other guy, like as dangerous as the other guy. The other guy's mindset is completely dangerous. But this guy, he follow after somebody like the first guy, because these people are pretty much the same. So this guy is a coward, like a true scary person. So then another white guy comes over, another loser. This guy is overweight, effeminate. He has low testosterone, long hair, ugly hat, lame beard. He walks up. Matter of fact, I walk up on him. He stick his hand out. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Dang. 3 times in a row? I'm like, yo. And this fat guy, he's the type of guy who would be racist, because he's just a loser. Like, he needs something or somebody to hate. He's the type, he'd be racist. And he'd go out of his way to make black people look bad. So would all of them. So then so that happened. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So then I go on to some other I'm just dealing with a lot of white people today. And this is because I'm in a wealthier part of the neighborhood, which is strategic. It gives me a strategic advantage, because I live pretty much in the hood. Kinda. It's kinda. So anyway, I walk up to this other white lady. Oh, no, get away from me. God dang. And she's scared, and, oh, no, get away from me. Damn. Oh, my goodness. And then I walk up to another white girl. I'm like, And she does the same thing. I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on today, bruh? It's like, this is the worst day I've had. Maybe ever. Like, maybe this is the worst day I've had ever. Now, I've had some pretty crazy experiences. Like in the hood. You see what I'm saying? I've had some pretty crazy experiences in the hood with just completely psychotic black people. Black women in particular. It's the women that be really turning up. The dudes sometimes turn up, but I kind of, yeah, I kind of do the, like the little staring thing, but in a different way. I let them know, like, hey, nigga, I'd punch your motherfucking teeth out, bitch ass nigga. You better watch who the fuck you're talking to, buddy. Because I got this suit on, but boy, I'm a killer. So anyway, no, I'm not a killer. I'm yeah, just wait. So anyway, they're all rejecting me. I'm like, God dang, like this is crazy. Like this is a very emotionally difficult situation to deal with. I'm like, God damn. But I'm like, they will not stop me, especially the white guy. I wanted to really continue and really hustle just to prove something to myself. Like, I'm that nigga. Like, I have true competence and skills. You're a loser. I'm talking about the first one because he's the one who pissed me off the most. I'm like, bro, I gotta stay out here, bro. I got something to prove, bro. I'm better than all these niggas. Excuse my French. I'm better than all these folks. So, I continue to go up to people, walk up to people, try to sell people. I'm getting shut down, bro. I'm getting shut down, dude. And eventually, after a little time passes, the sales start rolling in. They start rolling in, rolling in, rolling in, rolling in, rolling in, rolling in. Long after all the little evil losers are gone, the sales really start rolling in. And I could go into another like short story of this black guy that I closed, but I won't because this video is already long enough. But the sales started rolling in after all the evil and pain and suffering I had to deal with, which is to say persistence overcomes resistance. I had something to prove to myself and to the world and to the white supremacy. Like, hey, I'm better than you. And I'm glad I'm black in America because, like, if I'm in a position of, if I'm in an esteemed position or a position that's highly respected, you can bet I ain't better than everybody because these people were really not trying to let me succeed. They were really trying to oppress and keep me down. You feel me? But they couldn't. And they couldn't in that instance as well. And this is really a beautiful thing because the old me, I would have quit. I would have gave up. I would have went home. But I stuck it out and I made a lot of money. I almost hit my goals. I fell short on my goals. Not by much at all. But I fell short on them due to just me getting out there late and me having to leave. But I guess there's no excuses, right? But anyway, persistence overcomes resistance. Racism, evil people, people who hate salesmen, people who hate business owners, they cannot stop me. They won't stop me, and they want to stop me, but they won't. Like the first initial white supremacist, if he really wants to stop me, he's really gonna have to put a bullet in my head, and he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. So he won't stop me. So I win. And I'm going to keep winning all the way until I'm wealthy. These people, and I'm going to keep winning after that then too. And then after I'm wealthy and I fix America, then I'm going to go over to a foreign war and die killing a white supremacist.